guys, welcome back to my channel. That was really annoying. So today what we are doing is a fall inspired makeup look. Now I know I've been doing a lot of Halloween looks and I really want to keep posting them, but my actual skin is like hell buzzed just because some of those face paints can, you know, really mess up your skin or stain your skin or just make them dry or sensitive. I'm not allergic to any of them. There are some though, if I go underneath my eyes or like near my lips, it starts to burn, but then it goes away. It's probably not good, but I haven't died yet. So, I wanted to sit in front of the camera and actually just like talk to you guys. It is going to be a voiceover because I do have to be somewhere today. And if I do a talk through, we will be sitting here for like an hour and I have to be somewhere. So I'm going out with my brother today. Maybe I'll vlog for you guys. I know my vlogs aren't that popular, but I enjoy doing them. So I really wanted to do a dark lip, and I have two options for you guys. I have a black lip and a dark burgundy called Transylvania. So I'm gonna move you guys closer when I start my makeup. Like I said, it's me a voiceover because I'm gonna listen to some music, so I get my ass moving. And that's it. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. If you guys have any questions, post them down below. And that is it. Happy October. I'm wearing an October shirt. It's just the Goonies, but it has like a skull on it. So, who loves the Goonies? Because I do. Okay, guys. I will see you at the end of the video.
So, hi guys. Before priming my face, I'm actually going to put on this aloe gel. I sometimes get really red in the skin, so this kind of helps reduce the redness in my skin. I can put the brand down below. It's straight up aloe gel, and I just threw it in the trash by accident. So just rub that on my face before we prime. Yeah, I'm going in with my primer from Botanic Farm. This is a thicker based primer, but I really like it. I feel like it really fills in the pores. So I'm just going to go in that. I scoop it out with my nail because I have long nails, and then warm it up in between my fingers. Now I'm going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. This is my Ride or Die foundation. I love this so much. I bought this for my wedding, and it is just the most full coverage foundation that I own. I love it so much. It really does last all night long. So I'm just dyeing that all over. I use about like 3 or 4 pumps all over my face, and then I just take a beauty sponge and I blend it out. I try to dot it evenly all over my face just because I feel like it helps blend it out more with the sponge. I'll either rinse this with water or spray Max Fix Plus on. But yeah, so I just blend this down my neck. Please always blend down your neck. Everybody, blend. I put it on my eyelids. I just put it everywhere. So I'm just going blend. Look at me go. Blend away. After foundation, I'm going in with concealer, and again, my Ride or Die concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape. I have a video on my Ride or Dies and just I can't live without makeups. If you guys want to check that out. I have 2 tape shapes. I have one in light medium and one I think in like light natural. I know one's lighter I use for brightening, and the other one I just use for concealing. Some of this underneath my eyes, my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin, just to bring those parts of my face forward and highlighted, and also just gives me a little extra coverage, which I don't need with this foundation, but you know, extra coverage, and the max coverage is my kind of coverage with foundation. And now it's time to set where we just concealed. This is the Revolution setting powder. I have it in the shade Lace. I put way too much on my hand here, but I actually ended up using all of it, so whatever. I'm just going to take my damp beauty sponge and I just dip it in, and I like using the damp sponge because it just makes sure it like melts in your skin, and instead of using a brush, um, I just like using this better. I really just feel like, again, it just melts in your skin, and put it everywhere on my eyelids because it helps my eyeshadow kind of blend better and pop out more. I put it on the forehead, I put it on my nose, in the crease of my nose, my smile lines, anywhere where I crease during the day or my foundation likes to come off, which is mainly my nose and around my mouth from, eating, talking, and I'm always touching my face. So that's where we're putting it there. And I just blow off the extra all over my room and it's everywhere. Anyways, that powder is also a very cheap powder from Ulta. Everything Revolution is inexpensive and I really, really like their stuff. Going in next just to moisturize my lips, this is from Glam Glow. This is Pout Mud. That's what I have on my lips. And then setting the rest of my face with the e.l.f. Compact. This is in the shade medium or shade 2. I think they have like 3 shades, but this one's perfect because it just adds some color and it helps set the rest of my foundation. Because the foundation I'm using is in the shade 2.5. And it's a little light for me, which is shocking because I'm so pale. But I think the next bottle I buy, I'm going to have to do like 3.5 or something. But I just set this everywhere and I kind of go over a little bit underneath my eyes just so it's not so like night and day with the brightening powder and then my foundation powder. But yeah, just putting this all over, putting it down my chin, just so there's no defined line of skin and foundation. And we're just pattering away. It looks like I'm talking to myself in part of my video, but I'm actually singing because I have music on, but you guys can't hear it because, copyrights. I ain't trying to get sued, know what I'm saying? Next, going in with my NYX matte bronzer. I use this kind of as like a bronzing contour method. I take my angle brush. This is from Wet n Wild, I think. I go between this brush and the contour brush from Real Techniques. I've been using that one lately, and I kind of miss that one. But just warming up my cheeks and, bringing it all the way to my hairline just to give myself a little facelift. Go on the temples of my forehead and the edge of my forehead just to warm up my face and give it some color, going on the edge of my chin, just, hide that double chin, you know what I'm saying? After that, I'm gonna just kind of blend out with my foundation brush, just again to make the under eyes not look so bright because I was looking a little scary. Going in with my blush, this is from LA Girl. I'm not sure of the color, but I can put it down below. This is a blush brush from Luxie, and I love it. It just gives me like a blown out look with my blush. Just putting that on the apples of my cheekbone and bringing it back to where I have my contour and just blending that out. Then just taking a blending brush. This is from Revlon. It was kind of expensive, like $9, but it works well. It's the stippling brush, and it just blends my blush and my bronzer and everything together so nicely. It just makes everything look seamless and no harsh lines. Guys, I'm sorry that I play with my hair and wiggle my fingers all the time. It's a weird habit. I'm sorry. And I'm about to do my brows, but you guys won't see that because I've done this 1,000 times. And boom, here we go. They are finished. If you guys want to see how I do them, I do have a couple videos on how I do my full face. Now going in my Jack and the Hill palette. I love this palette. It's every color you need. Got it at Ulta for like, I think like $15 or something. Maybe 20 something. I don't know. But I'm just going in with just some transition colors. Again, you don't have to do a really dramatic look when you're doing a bold lip, so I'm just going in with a light tan and a light brown and just going in with a crease and just blending back and forth. If you don't have colors like this, you can use your bronzer just to deepen and kind of give definition to your crease. Just moved you guys in a little bit more so you guys can see what I'm doing and how the color is turning out. I'm just going in a windshield wipe motion and kind of just giving myself a little V formation on the end just because it gives me kind of like a cat eye look, and I just think that's a nice compliment for my kind of shaped eyes. Now, picking up my Morphe brush, I'm actually not sure which one this is, but I'm pretty sure it's one of their blending brushes. And I tried to show the color, but I completely cut it off. Going in with a darkish brown with a little bit of black just to intensify the outer V of my eye. I don't like that brush, so you see me switch to a more angled one to give me a more defined V. This is an angled one. I'm not sure whose is by, but I'll put it down below. So yeah, just going in with the darkest brown in the palette and a touch of black. You can see I'm just defining the outer parts. And this angle brushes helps really give the shape of the V and kind of give like straight lines for the smoky cat eye effect, which I think looks really pretty with a dark lip because it's kind of like an intense eye but also natural, if that makes sense. Because this is honestly a very light look for me. I like going in with very bold eyeshadows, for those of you who know me. I'm sorry I look so washed out and white. I promise I will get better lighting soon in my new place. Going back in with that Morphe brush just to blend out the darker shades, just to make sure there's no harsh lines and it doesn't look just like a black blob sitting on the corner of your eye. I lightly dip into the darker brown just to fade out the edges and really just give it a seamless edges everywhere on the edge of my eye, up by the crease, everywhere. And this brush is good for that, not for packing on color. So I don't recommend using this one to pack on color. You definitely need a small, denser brush for that. But it just makes a world of difference. After blending that out and looking at it now, it just looks so seamless. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Again, you can't see what colors picked from the palette, but they were the first two colors in the palette. They're both pretty similar. They have a shimmer to them, and I'm just adding that to the corner of my eye to the middle just to bring it towards the darker shade, just to give it a nice gradient effect from light to dark. You don't want to have just no shadow in the corner of your eye because it just looks a little off. But this just gives it some shimmer and it just helps blend the two colors together. So I'm just packing that on with a slightly dense brush and then blending it out with a bigger fluffy brush. This I got off Amazon. It all does the same thing, I think. Um, so yeah, I just added a shimmer color. You can add glitter if you want to. I just wanted to really give this a simpler look. My forehead look nice. Look at my cat ears. My brother got them for me. Um, so yeah, next what we are doing is, what are we doing, Cat? Come on, show us. Oh, we're getting close to the mirror. It's eyeliner time. Again, you guys saw how I do my eyeliner, so I'm showing you on my one eye, and then the next one it just kind of appears. This is a, actually don't know what eyeliner this is, but I can put it down below. I definitely like felt tip one. That's why I like this one and the eyeliner from, oh gosh, what is it? Milani. That is my favorite one. It just stays black and matte all day. This one I got from, I believe, an Ipsy bag, and it does work really well. I just like how stiff the tip is, just so I get like a very, very precise line, and you really can't see what I'm doing here. I'm watching TV. Gilmore Girls is on. I apologize. It gets a little boring. But I also have music on in the background, so I don't know how I'm watching TV and listening to music. It's talent. So then after that's done, we're going to go in with lashes, as you see here, and boom, they're on. Again, if you guys want to see a video of how I put on lashes, I have them in my wedding makeup video, and I think the other makeup look I did too. So yeah, it's super simple. So now we're going to be lining our lips. This is from NYX. This is, oh, I don't know what shade this is, but I'll post it down below. I know it's just a dark burgundy lip liner. I'm just lining my lips. I didn't line them as well as I usually do. I kind of missed my lip line at the bottom, so my lips look smaller. But this is the first shade that we're doing today. The first shade that we're doing after this is by NYX as well. It's called Transylvania. Again, I was in a rush because my brother came in and interrupted, as you will see in a few seconds or minutes in this video. But I'm just lining my lips, and we had to be somewhere, so I was like, I have to hurry up, and I knew I had to change my lip color to a black, so here I am looking like Aunt Mary Therese. Do you guys remember her? That's what we're looking like right now. Okay, so here's Transylvania. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. And I'm just putting that on, and then we're going to put on the black color. I actually forgot to film myself putting on the black color, but you will see in this video in a few minutes. So here is the final look for lip number 1. If I was going out, I definitely think I'd add more layers, make it darker, but here's look number 1.
Okay, guys, this is the finished look. I actually like the black lip better than the Transylvania burgundy one. Just because.
Yeah, I do too.
We're saying that it's a ghost. Oh, look who's here. So this is the black one. It's by Wet n Wild, and it is called Willow's Peak, and it's their liquid cat suit collection. And it says cat, so you know, I feel like I have to. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this out. I don't know. But what I love about doing a dark lip is you don't have to do like a dramatic eye. I did put on some dramatic lashes, but that's just because I was feeling it today. So we're all like Halloweened out today, I feel like, with the skeleton, and yes. So if you guys like this look, then give it a like, comment, and
subscribe.
But so this is the final look. I know I look washed out right now because the lighting behind me is like intensified, but this is it. I might take out the black lipstick. I look a little pale. No, it's just, I'm just like washed it. Wow, okay, maybe I am a ghost. Alright guys, so I will see you in my next video. Bye. I wasn't recording the whole time.